Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. The camera, I had to change the batteries. But anyway, yeah. So we're at a place called the Southpaw Boxing Center. So that's where we, went. So I went and asked my mom if I could go ahead and do that. She goes, yeah. She signed me up. Fine. First day I go boxing, Ray puts me through this rigorous training. I'm talking about, the medicine bag, all of it. And I had a weak stomach at the time. Even though I had a six-pack as a kid, because I used to walk on my hands. I used to walk up and down the stairs on my hands, literally. And flips and all kinds of, I was just, I'm telling you. I wish I had that kind of energy and strength right now. Boy, I could use it. Boy, take it for granted when you're young. But anyway, so that medicine bag, I hated that medicine bag, but it made my stomach like rock hard. So first time I sparred with this kid, I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought I was the dude. Yeah, I've been boxing for a couple of weeks. I'm doing okay. Ray goes, okay, you ready to spar? This little skinny white kid. Oh, this is a lesson that I'll never forget. Little skinny white kid comes up in there. Ray goes, he's telling me I got a good right hand and I'm better southpaw because of my stance and I can use both hands really good. So, with that being said, I thought I was the dude. Little skinny white kid comes in there. Now, I didn't know this kid's been boxing with Ray for a long time. I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to bust him up. I get in there, I'm doing my thing. Got my little southpaw stance going on. Pat, 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 pat. Then Ray goes, okay, whatever the kid's name was, he called him by his name. He's okay, now show him what time it is. Man, 2 jabs, and a left. I was in the ground. You hear me? I shake myself up, I get up. I got tears in my eyes because he hit me dead in the nose. I got up, I'm ready to beat this kid, like street fight him, right? Ray goes, nah, you better calm down. This is a boxing ring. You know what you know what this was when you came in here. Now, there's a lesson behind all of this. So he's showing me what the lesson was. Because being southpaw, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to keep your guard up. But me, I threw, and as soon as I threw, my left side was open. Tore my butt up. Boom! Again, on the ground. But I learned the lesson from it. I wanted to beat the smack out that boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to hurt that kid. Because I know if I got him outside, I'd tear him up. But, that's how bad. The boy was good. He was really good. He was really good. We ended up being friends after that. But he showed me what my mistakes was. Matter of fact, I learned more from him, I think, than I did from Ray. Ray was too busy trying to calm me down. Well, at least that day. I learned from that kid that day more than I learned from Ray, because Ray was too busy trying to calm me down. But then later on, me and the kid got close. But I learned the lesson right there. That was crazy. That was really crazy. So right now, I'm gonna wash my beets, and I'm gonna cut this watermelon because I want to make some juice, and I make my own juice. Okay. These are the beets that I'm going to use, and this is a small watermelon that I'm going to juice. But first, we're going to wash this off. We're going to wash this stuff. Then we're going to peel it. And then we're going to put it in a blender and juice it with the watermelon. And then we're going to strain it. And I'm going to make some juice. I don't have any lemons. I need some lemons, and I want to put some strawberries in there and some ginger for this juice. and it's really healthy for you. I'm going to use also a piece of turmeric. This is the turmeric root, okay? And I use live turmeric. I don't use the powder, although I do have the powder. And if I don't have my live turmeric, I'll use that sometimes. But I'd rather have the actual turmeric root itself. And these are the old with a piece of the new ginger, because I just bought some ginger, but I got to use the old stuff first. So that's what I'm going to do. But in the process of all this, we're going to go ahead and continue to wash this stuff. Let's take the water out. Wash it again. Thank you once again for joining me today, folks. This is episode number 24 of It's Life, Dude. And you're in the kitchen with me this morning, early in the morning, while I'm running my mouth. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I really do. This is cool, you know, something a little different, you know, as I go about my daily routine. You know, I figured I'd let you guys hang out with me today while I'm talking and creating this stuff. And you guys get to see, you know, a little bit of how I do what I do, the way I does it. Know what I mean? I'm saying? Alright. I'm a dumbass. I forgot my coffee. I forgot my coffee. I'll put it on one. I forgot my coffee. Anyway, anywho. Okay, now. I don't see it. I was looking for it the last time I was talking to you guys. It's a peeler. Oh, it's right in front of my face. The peeler. Oh, I got the peeler right here. Yep. Well, I don't like that. I don't like the way that peeler does. But anyway, so I like to use the ginger, the turmeric, watermelon, a little bit of lemon. So later this afternoon when I go to the store, I'll grab some more lemon. I thought I had some. Let me double check. Sometimes Mama will hijack the lemon. She will hijack my lemon. She will hijack my lemon in a heartbeat, especially if I let it sit too long.
Babe, you're supposed to use that. How come you're not using that? Why don't you use that? Because I don't want you to waste it.
Okay, Mama, okay. That's how she talks to me.
You know better than that.
Yes, I do know better than that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mama. I ain't gonna waste it. I call her Mama.
Babe, what are you doing?
Or she'll come in there real quiet if I'm in the studio and I'm not making any noise and she don't hear no music or something, or hear me talking, and she'll come in the studio.
What are you doing? I'm doing nothing. I'm setting up my videos. Okay.
Sweet lady, man. Love her to death. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and peel this. And you don't have to peel them. I like to peel them because beets are a root food. And I like to peel them because I just don't like the way they look even after they're washed. They still have a little dirty tinge to them, and I ain't with that. You know what I mean? I see people, you know, so-called wash them and then use them, and then they got that brown spots on them. Nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing it. I ain't gonna do it. God dang it. I'll peel my beets. Thank you. Thank you very much. So I'll peel these, and then I'll cut them up into small pieces. Right now I'm using two. I should only use one, but they're so big. But I'm going to use both of these. Okay, now I'm throwing beets all over the daggone house. I'm going to have to I'm gonna have to use some bleach on that in a minute, cause look at the beet juice in my hand. So I'm gonna have to get that out. Whew. It's raining again outside today. There's a winter storm watch for this rain. It's gonna be heavy rains today, so that's what it's gonna be. So I'm gonna grab another one of these because I want to put my chucks in here. I should have put some gloves on. Some gloves? But that's alright. No biggie. No biggie at all. So yeah. I'm making this juice. Cutting everything up into chunks so I can put smaller pieces into the blender. Okay. All right. And then after we do that, I'm gonna cut up the ginger, then cut up the watermelon, then put it all into the blender. Oh, I don't even have a container to put this in. I'm gonna have to find one of those. And she's got a picture somewhere around here. I like using the empty water containers myself, you know, especially when I make my ginger tea. When I make my ginger tea, I make it with turmeric, ginger, lemon, lime, and turmeric and ginseng, a little bit of ginseng. I have ginseng frozen in the freezer right now, but I need to save that for my ginger tea because that's really good. But you can't. That keeps you up. That keeps you awake. That ginger tea, it keeps me awake. So, especially with the ginseng, because that stuff is powerful. So I try not to make too much of that because I'm already having a hard time sleeping. So yeah, but this right here, this is good for the blood. This is good for antioxidants. The ginger and the beets alone in this drink is like a super duper food. Believe it or not, it is so beneficial and healthy, and that's why I use it. That's why I make it. I bleed. Okay, so let me cook the turmeric up. Now the turmeric itself, it's got a orange tint to it. Between the turmeric and the beet juice, I'm gonna have a stained hand all day long. But I use a little bit of that. I squirted that bleach to get this stuff off. You can use lemon juice as well, but this works. Okay, cut this up into small pieces. Don't you dare. Now I use the turmeric because the turmeric is good for inflammation. So I just use one root and throw it in there just for GP. It works really good. Works really well. This is the ginger. Let me use the old raggedy one first. Once again, how you guys doing? I hope everybody's doing all right. No matter where you are, high, low, front, back, I don't care. Wherever you are, whatever time it is, no matter where you are, morning, noon, or night. Thank you for joining me. All right, and once again, it's life, dude. You're joining me during my morning routine today, while I'm just making things happen here. You know what I mean? Trying to make it do what it do, baby. Like Ray Charles said, I'm gonna make it do what it do. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you like my stories about my upstate New York shenanigans, my newspaper. You know. Oh, I didn't finish with the jobs that I've had. Okay, back in coming up, I started. My first job was, like I said, I was helping people at the stores with their bags, and then I would transition as I got older into the paper route. I did that for years until I went away to school. So I went. I think the second job I had was the real second real job I had was like a bike parking the bikes, parking bikes at the school, at the high school in summer vacation. Yeah, it was boring, but I liked it. You know, and I only did 4 hours, a day, Monday through Friday, and during the school, during the summer. It was a job, it was a job. And it was pretty good, parking the bike. That was my, it was a job that gave me a little bit of money. I didn't make a lot of money. I made maybe 100, a week, if that, but for a kid, that's a lot of money, so I bought like school clothes with it, and and I still have my paper route doing that. Yeah, I sure did. Had that for a long time. So that was like my second. That was like my first real job, parking the bikes. And then during high school, I started working after school and on the weekends, washing dishes at this place called Coco's Restaurant. Yep. I washed dishes there for a lot of years. Even when I went away to school, I would come home on the weekends from school. I went away to school, and it was like maybe 5, 6, 7 towns away. It was like a trade school, but you lived on campus. Okay, I did when I went to that school. I did automotive. I did culinary arts. I ended up cooking upstate New York for over 20 years up there, different restaurants. Worked under some really good chefs. But somebody killed my passion for cooking. It was this girl, the owner's son's girlfriend, who and at this last restaurant that I worked